mental health resources and substance abuse help that they need, but it's also positive for our small businesses, for our city's recovery. These are the concrete steps that need to be taken in order for people to feel like our city is working again. And I'm going to get our city working again. I cannot wait to get started. I don't know about the rest of you, but I feel like this campaign right now, we're in the home stretch. I'm getting more and more excited because we are less than 8 weeks away from early voting. Do you feel that? Oh my gosh. In New York City, I can see very, very clearly a lot of New Yorkers waking up and saying we need a different kind of leadership to lead us in. If we keep doing the same thing over and over again, we're going to get the same kind of result. And that's not working for many, many New Yorkers, and we know it. That is one reason why this campaign has caught fire, not just with the Asian American community, but with every community here in New York City. We're going to run a campaign and then lead an administration that's going to work on solving the problems that affect all New Yorkers. I feel better about both New York City and this campaign than I ever have. We are going to transform politics in New York City, and I think that hundreds of thousands, no, millions of New Yorkers have been waiting for this opportunity for years. The opportunity is now, New York. Let's take it. Let's turn the page. Let's give New York City a different kind of leadership that's going to focus on us and our families and improving our way of life. Thank you all so much.
My name is Jimmy Lee. I'm the president of New York City Asian American Democratic Club. And on behalf of the Asian American Democratic Club, we want to endorse Andrew for mayor. Andrew Yang! Andrew Yang! Andrew Yang! Andrew Yang!
Tell me why you're supporting Andrew Yang.
Because we need a good leader who's going to save New York City. He's been going downhill the last couple of years, and we need someone fresh. He's young, and he has a lot of great ideas, and he's a smart guy.
A leader like Andrew coming in, we will make a lot of changes. He will make a lot of changes in this government agency. So I'm asking everyone, don't forget in June, go out and vote for him. Thank you.
There are a lot of trust issue between the police officer and the folks. And some people believe the police officer did not do their job, but some people still believe they need a police officer help. So what's your opinion to address this issue and to rebuild those kind of trust?
I think we do need to do a lot of work to rebuild or build, in many cases, connections and bonds of trust between the Asian American community. There are some incidents, for example, like the stabbing or the beating, where the police, in my mind, are necessary as part of the response. But there are other things to be done too that don't involve the police, but the police are certainly necessary for at least some situations.
I just want to know, what are you going to do to bring businesses back to New York? Because with 90%, evacuation rate by all these big businesses, that destroys all of New York and everything. And you're a businessman, so I trust you more than everyone else. So what would you do to bring all these businesses back to New York?
Good question.
We have to, it's vital. We have to get our city back on its feet as quickly as possible. And two things that we should be focusing on is direct relief for small businesses, but the second thing is getting back tourists and commuters. Because the fact is that the 66 million tourists supported 300,000 jobs, which are about half the jobs that we're missing right now. And so we need to send a very clear message that New York City is open for business, that people are able to visit their friends and family, go out to see a show, go to the restaurants, come to their office, get schools reopened. I'm going to be the comeback and recovery mayor because I'm going to be very focused on letting everyone know that New York City is still the most exciting place in the world, and that we're going to be open for school, for business, for tourism, for leisure. We're the best place in the world to visit, and millions of people are going to discover that very quickly as soon as people feel confident. I'm going to help rebuild that confidence.
And I love the subway idea. It should be every holiday. That Subway idea. It's the Memorial Day. I love it.
Andrew Yang.
Subway holiday,
I
right?
love the Subway holiday.
Thank you, everyone. Cheers, Andy.
Why are you here?
Why am I here? Because he's the only one who could probably save New York because he's a businessman. He's not going to rip your money off like everyone else does. He's not going to give his brother-in-law $1 million from our taxpayers. He's not going to give his sister $1 million from his taxpayers. He worked his way up from the bottom to the top. Okay? And all these other politicians, all they do is take from you. They get richer while you get poorer.
Let's say our goodbyes. Sorry. Did you like my
Okay.
Oh, that was great.
See you next time.
Perfect.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye, Andrew. Bye.